From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Carl Konevsky.
Among Delaware's top stories for Thursday, October 4th, Delaware State University will soon have a new emergency alert system. Federal money will help Delaware authorities fight internet child predators, and Senator Biden gets some important support for his plan for Iraq. Here are the details. In the aftermath of last month's shooting, Delaware State University officials have decided to implement a text message alert system for student cell phones. If an emergency happens on campus, officials could send a message to the phone and instantly notify the student. They also want to implement a so-called hot button feature, allowing a student to press a button on the phone to call campus police for help, and plan to install a loudspeaker system around campus. University officials say the new systems could be in place in the next 6 months. Officials say a $250,000 grant from the federal government will boost efforts by law enforcement authorities in Delaware to target and prosecute internet child predators. Attorney General Beau Biden says the grant from the U.S. Justice Department's Internet Crimes Against Children program will be used by a state task force formed in June. The program will give Delaware authorities direct access to cyber tips sent from internet service providers to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Senator Biden says Iraq's president favors his plan to divide the country into 3 ethnic zones loosely governed from Baghdad. Biden's office issued a statement Wednesday saying Jalal Talabani praised the plan co-sponsored by Biden and Kansas Republican Sam Brownback, saying it promotes the unity and territorial integrity of Iraq and is not a call for partition. Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki also reportedly had kind words for the plan, which Biden calls the best path toward a political settlement, which he says is necessary for the U.S. to leave Iraq without leaving chaos behind. Coming up, a couple of famous furry characters bring a healthy message for kids to town. WDEL News continues in a moment.
Looking to gain an edge in the technology or design field? Wilmington College's Division of Information Technology and Advanced Communications offers state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest tools. Did you know that Wilmington College has been preparing students for careers in media arts and technology over the past 7 years? Enjoy hands-on experience and personal attention from instructors drawn straight from the industry. To learn more, visit wilmcoll.edu. Wilmington College. Achieve balance, achieve success.
U.S. Marshals are announcing the arrest of 49 fugitives from all 3 counties in Delaware during a 4-day sweep in September. Suspects wanted for crimes including rape, kidnapping, robbery, and weapons offenses were collared in a joint operation with other police agencies. Delaware U.S. Marshal Dave Thomas says more than 200 fugitives have been caught since the operation began 2 years ago. Delaware Congressman Mike Castle is one of the Republicans breaking with President Bush over the president's veto of a bill funding a children's health insurance program. Castle concedes the bill could be improved, but he will vote to override President Bush's veto. Castle says the legislation will cover another 4 million uninsured children. According to a new study, Americans with disabilities smoke more than anyone else, and nowhere more than here in Delaware. According to a report from the CDC, about 1 in 4 disabled people smoke compared to 1 in 5 people without disabilities. Delaware had the highest smoking rate among people with disabilities at about 39%. The lowest rate was in Puerto Rico at about 12%. Some Sesame Street characters were in Wilmington to help launch an effort to make young children healthier. WDEL's Frank Gerace reports.
For about an hour Wednesday, Wilmington's Market Street became Sesame Street as Nemours Health and Prevention Services teamed up with Sesame Workshop to unveil the Healthy Habits for Life program aimed at helping preschoolers eat better and exercise more. Sesame Workshop's Dr. Jeanette Betancourt says if kids see Elmo and Rosita getting up and moving, they'll do it too with some help from the adults in their lives.
It's very much if they see messages from their Sesame Street friends, they're very likely to do it themselves. And also, more importantly, it's not only for young children, but it's for adults alike, both parents and also all kinds of caregivers, because it involves everyone.
Nemours' Debbie Chang says child care providers get resource kits to help get the Healthy Habits message out.
And it's in English and in Spanish, and it provides information for child care centers and for child care providers to incorporate healthy eating and physical activity into the daily routines at the school, at the child care centers.
Another part of the program is 521 Almost None, designed to cut kids' intake of sweets and sugary drinks and time in front of TVs and computers while increasing physical activity. Frank Gerace, 1150 AM, WDEL.
The Fightin' Phils are ready for round 2 in their battle with the Rockies. WDEL Sports and AccuWeather are coming up.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, the Phillies mustered just 4 hits as they lost their first playoff game in 14 years, 4-2 to the Colorado Rockies. Matt Holliday homered, and starter Jeff Francis struck out 8 batters in 6 innings of work. Cole Hamels gave up 3 runs in the second inning, but that was it. However, the Phillies' offense consisted of solo home runs by Aaron Rowan and Pat Burrell and not much else. Jimmy Rollins, Chase Utley, and Ryan Howard were combined 0 for 11, with Utley striking out 4 times and Howard striking out 3 times. The Phillies will try to even the series this afternoon when Kyle Kendrick takes to the mound. The Rockies will counter with Franklin Morales. In other playoff action, the Boston Red Sox topped the Los Angeles Angels behind Josh Beckett's 4-hit complete game shutout, and Brandon Webb threw 7 strong innings as the Arizona Diamondbacks topped the Chicago Cubs. The Yankees begin playoff action tonight when they take on the Cleveland Indians. And the Flyers will try to put last season's disappointment behind them when they open up on the road in Calgary tonight. The Flyers won just 22 games last year, the worst season in franchise history. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast. Clouds, fog, maybe some drizzle to start, then some sun later on, a high of 84 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low down to 63. Tomorrow, sun and clouds, a high of 86. And on Saturday, mostly sunny skies, again, a high of 86 degrees. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM WDEL or anytime right here at WDEL.com. I'm Carl Konevsky in for Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.